The man noticed something strange on the roof of his house. Upon closer inspection, he realized that the object was moving. Curiosity got the better of him, and he reached out to pull it, only to find that he had yanked out a large rat. Suddenly, the roof began to collapse in a large area, and countless rats came tumbling down. He struggled desperately, but the rats vanished in an instant. It turned out to be nothing more than a nightmare. This man, however, was no ordinary person. On the surface, he worked as a cemetery caretaker, but in secret, he was a grave robber. He plundered the very graves he was supposed to protect, and through this illicit skill, he amassed a significant fortune. One day, he set his sights on a wealthy man who had not only a mouthful of gold teeth, but also medals and a king-bestowed sword that were priceless treasures. The thought of the impending loot filled him with excitement, so much so that he couldn't help but laugh out loud at the man's funeral. The very next night after the wealthy man was buried, the grave robber set to work. He quickly managed to open the coffin, only to find it empty. A sound from behind revealed that rats had beaten into it, dragging the corpse into a hole. The man lunged forward but only managed to grab a shoe. He hesitated, unsure whether to pursue further, as entering the hole might mean never coming out. But then he remembered his gambling debts and realized that he would end up in a coffin sooner or later anyway. To repay his debts on time, he decided to take the risk. As he ventured deeper, he noticed something odd. How could such small rats have dug such a large tunnel, one that he could easily crawl through? Just as he was about to catch up to the corpse, he triggered a hidden pit. Looking down, he was stunned to see that the pit was at least several dozen meters deep. Undeterred, he carefully climbed around it, only to have his forehead scraped by a tree root. In frustration, he yanked the root, causing the tunnel to collapse. Struggling to climb out, he began to pray for his survival. At that moment, a horde of rats appeared behind him. Terrified, he scrambled forward, but the rats simply crawled over him without paying him any attention. Overwhelmed with fear, the man fired his gun wildly in panic, accidentally shooting himself in the foot. To his astonishment, one of the rats ahead stopped and seemed to laugh at him. Enraged, the man raised his pistol and shot the rat dead, but his relief was short-lived. The gunshot had awakened the Rat King.